as you can see, I'm having one of those days, and this is just going to be a complete reality check, because at the end of the day we're living in a pandemic and not everyone's motivated all the time. So yeah, if you're new, my name's Alesha and I just started a YouTube last year. So yeah, if you're new then please subscribe, and thank you for coming back to watch if you've always watched my previous videos. So today I am filming, basically it's just a reality check, a catch up, a reality check, and sort of, I know people aren't doing too good with the mental health and stuff at the minute. I just want to talk about some things, and I'm also getting ready for a Zoom call, well a Teams call. Little backstory, I was supposed to, basically it's my grandma's 60th this year, 60th on Monday, and before pre-COVID we were supposed to all be going on a big family trip to Hawaii, but we can't do that now. So instead we'd arranged to have a surprise birthday party. So we was all going to go to my grandma's and she was going to come and like surprise, all dressed up in Hawaiian stuff and do all the house out and everything. But we're in a lockdown so we can't do that now. So instead we're doing a Zoom call, well a Microsoft Teams, with all the family, and my grandma don't know about it. We're just going to surprise her that way, which obviously isn't as good as going to Hawaii or the surprise party, but we've got to work with what we've got to do. We've got to do what we've got to do basically. So yeah, I'm just going to get ready for that. I haven't actually bought any dressing up stuff because I just didn't see the point in spending money on dressing up stuff when I'm just talking over the phone. So I'm just going to do my makeup Hawaiian themed, if I can do that. It's like colourful. I might draw a flower on my face or something to be a bit in the mood. So yeah. I'm just gonna do my makeup while I talk to everyone. It's not like a tutorial, but if you do want to know what any of the products I'm using are, just comment below and I'll respond to what it is I'm using. I'm just moisturising my face. I have tan on my face, looks a little bit weird. I've literally got an hour to do this, so I need to hurry up. I've got to curl all my hair as well, but I might not have time to do that. So I just want to start off by saying that obviously most people have got social media, and I've seen that, well I've seen many people post that how they're struggling at this time. And even if you don't post, you don't have to post about you struggling with your mental health, but I know of course a lot of people will be. It's a really weird time that we're living in, and you know, everyone has bad days or weeks or months or even years. So I just want to say that, because I know there's a big thing going around about like the influencers that are all in Dubai. Everyone's sort of blaming them for like them feeling down, and I just want to say, if you had the opportunity to go to Dubai, and because you could earn money anywhere around the world, you probably would. People are saying it's careless or whatever, but I know that if the majority of people saying that could go there, then they probably would. So yeah, I just want to say, if you are feeling down, don't blame it on other people for making you feel that way, when not intentionally doing anything wrong. I know it is hard seeing people just living normally when we're in like, we're trapped and probably feel like prisoners right now, but yeah. My advice would be, like, if you're ever feeling down, like what I do anyway personally, is I count my blessings. So like if I feel a bit crappy or in a bad mood, I think, well, what do I have that makes me happy, and what do other people not have that I do, and just be grateful for those things, because you probably got a lot more than what someone else has. But yeah, it's weird, like this week I've had one of those weeks. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, it's hard because I feel like with me, I'm sort of person, like I set my schedule like a 5-year schedule. Like, I know not everything goes set on how you plan it to go in your life, but I've got like my goals I want to reach by a certain time, and I feel like these next 2 years, including last year, it's going to putting everyone on a bit of a setback. And no, it's not an excuse to not do the things you intend to, but it does make it that little bit harder because you're lacking, well personally, like you're lacking motivation, or you're working extra hours because you've got nothing else to do, which is what I'm doing. and especially people that are at uni as well, like it's super hard. Like I can't relate to most uni students because I haven't moved away for uni. I've got my own place now. Well, I rent an apartment, so yeah, it's just a bit, I don't know, it's just a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, I meant to do my eyes first. I'll start my eyes now. What was I saying? Yeah, like I feel like everyone's got a bit of like, not like a set thing like they have to do this in their life, but they've got like a schedule, like they want a house by this age, they want kids by this age, they want to be working in this area by this age, da, da, da. But these couple of years have sort of put stuff behind. Like for me, my years at uni, I wanted to spend travelling. Now you're thinking, well, how can you travel at uni? But at uni I have quite big summers. So like I finish in May and I'm not going back to the middle of September. So for the 3 years that I'm at uni, for all them 3 months of summer, so I have 3 months time, so 9 months in a total, I wanted to like do a lot of travelling, and obviously I can't do that this year. It's just I feel like it's set a lot of people back. It set a lot of small businesses back and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not that great. If you see me looking here, because the mirror is right here. Oh my god, I look a mess. I don't really know what to do with my eyes. What's Halloween? Last time I did a makeup video, I filmed it and didn't post it because I don't really find filming these, if I'm honest. But I did a poll on my Instagram. It was sort of split between makeup video and clothing haul. I'm going to do a clothing haul anyway, but I thought I'd just sit here and just talk about things. I also want to say that I want to talk a bit about social media, because I feel like that's, because we're all stuck inside, the only thing that we are really seeing is social media. Now, I know on a lot of people's social media, probably including mine, it's like, oh, they're handling lockdown really well, like they don't care, like it's not affecting them, like what's wrong with me? Like if you're thinking anything like that, then please don't, because at the end of the day, and when I say this to people, they don't really understand. Well, not people, but some people. So on social media, all you see is the highlights of people's lives. Like some people do share the ups and downs, which is good for you, but some people, like why would I want to show when I'm not feeling my best or when I'm feeling down? Why would I want to show other people that? I post highlights on my Instagram because I want it to be like a positive place, whatever. Oh my god. But that affects a lot of people as well. Like they'll see people's, oh my god, what is that little bit? Yeah, they'll see people posting and it's like, well, there's nothing wrong with them, they're fine, but that's not always the case. A lot of people, in fact many people on social media suffer massively because they struggle with that as well, because people have this expectation that they're like living their best life, doing this, doing that, but behind closed doors they probably have like stuff going on behind closed doors. Nothing's perfect, and you should never compare yourself to other people anyway, but I know it's hard, easier said than done. I do want to post like more raw footage on my Instagram. I mean, not my Instagram, my YouTube. Like the other day, the last 3 days, about at the beginning of this week, it's Saturday today. At the beginning of this week, I literally was so down. I was hormonal, so which didn't help. But I've just not had the greatest week, and that probably happens. That's like a normal thing. A lot of people think it's not normal to feel down. I'm like, why do I feel like this? But it is normal. And my best advice that I can give anyone is, when you're feeling that way, you need to ride out the feeling. Like some people feel sad and like, oh no, I'm just going to do things to distract myself from feeling sad. I'm going to clean the house, or I'm going to drink, or I'm going to smoke, or whatever. I think it's better to feel whatever you're feeling, if that makes sense. So if you're feeling sad, let yourself feel sad for how many ever days it is. Obviously if it lasts like a very long time, then you need to see like a doctor or speak to someone you trust. But if you have like a few down days, let yourself have them down days, because you'll feel so much better afterwards, and you'll be ready to go then after you've oh my god, I can't speak, after you've rode out that emotion. So yeah, don't ever distract yourself from feeling whatever you feel, if you get what I'm saying. Don't know where I'm going with this. Look, that light is way too bright. Let me just turn it, let me just check what time it is. I've literally got 45 minutes to get this eye look, this makeup and hair done. It's just not gonna happen, is it? I have loads to talk about, but when I start filming, I just like forget everything I was gonna talk about. It's really annoying. So Hawaiian, I'm thinking like beaches, like sunsets. let's go for a little, we'll do a, I'm using the Huda palette if you want to know. It's very used and abused. I'm just going to go in with that orange shade there. Ooh, not that one, that one. Just to deepen up what I've just done, and I'll go in with like reds and pinks and just smush it all together and see what happens. But I did say in my last video, like if anyone is struggling like during this weird time, my DMs are always open on Instagram. And I'm happy to speak with anyone. Also, I don't want this to be a depressing video. I'm just like saying I relate to a lot of people, and I don't want people to feel like they're alone in whatever they're feeling, because a lot of people feel that way at the minute, do you know what I mean? It's hard, it is actually really hard. Also, like if you live with your boyfriend, like if you're a bit older or my age or whatever, if you're living with a partner, it's even more difficult because like you're stuck under one roof, you can't go out for like meals or like do anything fun. It puts a lot of pressure on like relationships and stuff like that as well. But everyone's going through the same thing, and everyone will somehow will get through this weird time. Also, if you're watching this video, I always say this and get no comments, lol. What do you think about the vaccine? So the Pfizer one I wouldn't get personally, because of the company that made it. But the Oxford one, would you get it or would you not get it? And do you think it's gonna be something that you can't, if you don't have the vaccine, you can't go to certain places? I'm quite intrigued. Another thing that I think puts a lot of pressure on like people, which is why a lot of people are feeling down, is a lot of people are like, oh, it's lockdown, this is your chance, this is your chance to change yourself, this is your chance to save money, this is your chance to do this, that. And it's like, yeah, it's alright saying that, but a lot of people are like, not scared, but a bit not temperamental, what's the word? What I'm trying to say. Edgy, is that the word? On edge. Because no one really knows like what's going on, and things are changing all the time. Some people are scared, a lot of people are losing their jobs. Thankfully, I've got a secure job. I work at Sainsbury's supermarket. I've got a permanent contract there. I'm just like blending a pink shade into my crease. I want to zoom you into my eyes, which is really close and personal, obviously. So yeah, I hope my grandma's surprised. But I just feel really bad, like it could have been so good. Obviously, I know it's more important like to stay safe, and also the hefty fines that are being given out. Whoa. You can tell I haven't done my eye makeup in a while, can't you? Wow. Right, so I've literally just put like, it's all messy at the minute, but I'm going to clean it up, don't worry. If the lighting in this video keeps changing, it's because it's like getting dark outside, so yeah. Right, so I'm just going to put a gold with my finger on my lid, and I'm just going to clean up this eyeshadow. Definitely a trust the process moment. It looked so bad when I zoomed in then. Just going to get some concealer. I usually do my eyes first, but I ruined it, didn't I? I usually do my eyes first, but I ruined it and put my foundation on first. So concealer is, I know I do the makeup wipe, but it's alright, it's not dark colours, is it? And then I'm just going to do a bit of a darker wing here with some darker eyes, with like a dark brown eyeshadow. I'm just going to zoom you back out because I feel a bit in your grill. So now I'm just going to get, from a Kylie palette, I'm just going to get like this colour here and something with a straight edge will do. And just pop it here, and then I'm just going to look in the mirror while I do this. Just draw a rough line like that. It looks like really harsh, but when I've blended it in with like my makeup and stuff and my face is alright, it looks very nice. It looks really weird without lashes, I know. I've been doing this a lot lately though. It really makes your eyes look way bigger. This one never goes as sharp though. And then I just bring it back. They don't need to be perfect because you can't even see this like when I put lashes on. It looks super like harsh right now, but so concealer now. I know people say don't do this triangle, but I just don't see the difference when people do that other thing. I really just don't. And to be fair, I don't even wear a lot of concealer under my eyes. Like I just do this. Blend it out. This is why I don't do a makeup video, because I just never know what to talk about while I'm doing my makeup. Although I just said, like, people, you know, everyone's like, oh, this is your year to, like, improve yourself, like, be motivated, do what you've always needed to do, like, have a clear out, da 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 da. Like, obviously not a lot, like, including me, just a lacking motivation to do a lot of things. But with that being said, you're gonna have a couple of days where you don't feel as bad, and on those days, just sort of, like with me, if I write a to-do list of things to do and like tick them off, like in a, like give myself, basically I give myself a goal of things that I need to get done, basically. Yeah, the only way I stay focused with like uni work and things like that is I have to write myself a weekly list of what I need to get done, and then if I don't get it done, I'll just carry it over. I'll do what I need to do and whatever I can do, and if I don't manage to do what I needed to do, it's fine, I'll just carry it over to the next week and I'll do it the week after, because you've got to give yourself a break and like a day off. Like if you're like me and you're at uni, you've got like a hobby like YouTube for me, and you're working a part-time job as well, like it is hard. Like, because we're in lockdown now, I booked myself onto quite a lot of overtime at work. Well, I'm not doing anything else, so I might as well earn some extra cash. I'm starting uni next week and I'm thinking, oh god, how am I going to balance all this work with all this overtime that I've put myself down for? But it's fine. As long as you write a list, keep up to it, it shouldn't be too bad. I went a bit high on my chin there, didn't I? It's fine. I think I'm gonna have a gin. I bet all my family are going really extra with their outfits, and I got an outfit, so my extra face will have to do. I hate straight hair, like I never have my hair straight. But I got my sister straightened it for me the other day because I was sick of it. The bloody bush. So we had a snow day, I think it was Thursday. I couldn't get my car out, I couldn't go to work, and Jemiah couldn't go to work either. And it was the day we were going to do our big shop. We literally had nothing in the house, like nothing to eat in the house. So we had no choice, we had to go to the shop to get food, we couldn't starve ourselves. So we live like in the middle of nowhere, like you won't believe that, but we live like in the middle of nowhere right now. And the nearest corner shop is about a 5-minute drive, and that's got no food there. And then the nearest next shop is about a 10-minute drive. Walking, however, it's an hour and a half. And it was very bad snow, so it took us a while. We was out for 3 hours, right? And all the way back was uphill. So we had to carry the shopping uphill all the way back home. Oh my god. That is my exercise for the whole year. And I've never had prickle heat before, but when I got back, I could not stop itching my legs. And it was just tragic. I feel like I look crazy right now, so I've got no lashes on. I feel like what now is a good time to do, and if you're feeling unmotivated is, and something that will get you motivated, is writing your life plan for the next 5 years. Like what you want to accomplish, how much money you want to save, you know, stuff like that. I've done that. And now, anything that is not going to get me closer to that, I don't do, if that makes sense. Like if you can, start saving for your mortgage, whether you're not going to buy a house for another 10 years, but why not start saving now? Do you know what I mean? Sort of. Right, I've got like 15 minutes to like get ready, and I've just been on the phone this whole time. So I'm stressing out now. That was just someone from, I'm trying to get a car and I'm getting it on finance on it. Because I'm only 19 and I don't have a mortgage or anything like that, I've got like a low credit score. It's not a bad credit score, it's just low. So, yeah. Right, so I'm just going to bang on some mascara now. I'm just going to stop rushing now, because what I'm going to do is, if I don't finish this video in time, I'm just gonna go on the Zoom call while I'm filming this video, and I'm just gonna mute the Zoom call because they want us to be in it on 15 minutes. It's fine. Right, what do I need to do now? Lashes. I've actually lost. I've got some lashes like this, but I don't know where the other one is, so I'm just gonna use my old lashes instead. Right. One thing I did want to mention as well in this video is, at the beginning of the video when I was talking about how like social media is a bit of a front, and how obviously you see people like they're happy or the content in life and stuff, but behind closed doors like they're not, behind closed doors like it's not how everything seems. I've had a few, well when I first moved in here, and also with me posting back on YouTube again, I've had a few, like, it's mostly girls, well it is all girls in fact, have messaged me saying like calling me successful and stuff like that, and I don't want to put on like this front like I've got loads of money, or a front that because I moved out at 18 that I'm like everything in my life's like amazing, because it's just not like that. I don't want you to feel like if you're 19 and still living with your parents or anything, I don't want you to feel behind in life, because that is not the reason I moved out. Isn't because I'm like got loads of money or anything like that. So yeah, I just want to say that because I've had a few people message me saying that, and I think it's my own fault, 'cause I'm probably portraying myself wrong on social media, but that's not true. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I never thought I'd like move out at this age or anything like that. It wasn't in my plans, but yeah, I don't regret it either. I'm not saying I regret it, I'm just saying it's not like how everyone seems all the time. Like I love living at my own house. Like, I couldn't imagine living back with my parents now. Nothing was bad or anything, but I much prefer living on my own because I'm quite independent anyway, so yeah. But that doesn't mean I've got loads of money like a lot of you think I do. My one thing I want to do this year though is go on holiday, as I think many people do. I think a reason why a lot of people are struggling is because they haven't been able to like get a break. Like a lot of people go on holiday to get that break away from like life, like work, everything like that, and because we haven't been able to do that, it's a bit harder. But hopefully, I think by April time, because we'll be able to go on holiday, because I have just seen that they're closing the borders, which they should have frigging done ages ago. Because why put us in a lockdown and let people go in and out of the country? It just doesn't make sense. If you wonder why these lashes look a bit short as well, I have cut them so that there's nothing that goes to the corner of my eye, because it always stabs me in my eye and it really hurts. I know this video has been like a bit of a mishmash video, but it's fine. That represents like my headspace at the minute. A lot going on in my head. It's so annoying because I'll be laid in bed at night and so many ideas for YouTube will come to my head, or like what I want to see in my videos, or I look really orange, just 1 second. Like what I want to say in my videos, or what I want to film, stuff like that. Then when it comes to the day of filming, I literally, or like today I had so much I planned to say in this video, and mine's just gone blank, and it happens every time. So like I feel like before a video I really need to like practice what I'm going to say. Not that I want it to come across unnatural, it's just I want to say everything I wanted to say. And I always forget. Like when I start filming this, I'm probably going to remember everything I wanted to say, and it's going to really annoy me. These aren't even on right, but you know what? They're coming off in like an hour anyway. I'll put lipstick on, then quickly curl my hair, then I'm done. I feel like I'm just going to be stressed in this rigging call now, when everyone's cheering on. But I do feel bad for my grandma. So I'd actually line my lips with eyeshadow. It lasts so much longer. Or if I have a liner, I'll line it with a liner and then put eyeshadow over the liner. I don't really buy lip liners. And for everyone that always says I overline my lips, no I don't. Look. I always get it like on my TikTok and stuff. I literally don't overline my lips at all. They're just really pale. So when you can see the outside, they just look bigger. And I contour them. Then I just go in with Doll Beauty Foam and MAC Velvet Colour. Just put foam in the very middle. Right, let's quickly get this hair curled. So I'm just curling with this Markhill wand. It's like a thick one. It takes me like 2 minutes to curl my hair with this, if I'm honest. I'm just going to tie my hair half down. Just push it out. So apparently I heard that uni fees were getting dropped. It was like word of mouth at work, but someone's parents heard it on the news. Apparently the uni tuition fees are getting dropped from 9,250 or whatever you pay to 3 grand to what they used to be. I can't believe they used to be that cheap, so I don't know how they got so expensive. But yeah, if you paid a uni fee out your own money, or your parents did, then they're getting that back in the bank. But if you didn't, it's just getting knocked off your debt, I think. If it goes through, it's in Parliament now or whatever. So I think they need 100,000 signatures. I'm just gonna section my hair. They need 100,000 signatures for it to get into Parliament, and it got 1 million. I'm not surprised, but yeah, so that's good. I put on mascara on. I feel like I need to do a more in-depth makeup video, because I'm not like really good at makeup, but better than just not talking. So literally I just wrap my hair around, I leave it on for like 2 minutes, not 2, like 10 seconds, and then just hold it and then just drop it. It makes curls like that, but then obviously I brush it out, so it's just like bouncy curls. But these last in my hair for ages. Usually I don't actually section it, so I don't know why I'm sectioning it today, but it's fine. I just go from back to front all around my hair. But you can do pretty big sections, it's quite a big one. And it's absolutely boiling. I always burn myself on this. I keep trying to think what to say, and I'm just going to refer back to what I said at the beginning again. You know, I was talking about the social media expectations and stuff like that. Another thing is, even without a global pandemic, like, well, this is something I struggle with. Like, sometimes I have to come off social media because I see, like, and this is why I said about me moving out as well, because there's people on Instagram, like influencers, like really successful influencers or models and stuff like that, who are young and they've bought a house, or like they're married, or like stuff like that, which are like massive things in people's lives. And it's sort of, you might feel pressured to do all the things they've done by their age, but everyone is on their own time frame. Like, some people don't have kids till they're 40, some people don't move out of their mum's house until they're 30 years old. Like, it doesn't matter, it's your life. So don't feel pressured by other people just because they're doing something that you need to do it by the same age, or don't feel like you're behind in life because of where someone else is, because that's their life and that's meant to be for them. And whatever's going right for you is what's meant to be for you. And you're on the right time scale for your life, if that makes any sense. I wanted this to be like a video where I could like be really inspirational and say really nice things and help people, but I feel like I'm just talking the biggest amount of rubbish ever. But like I said, I can relate with a lot of people. Like, I see a lot of people posting on, personally I wouldn't post on social media. Like, if I was having a down day, I wouldn't post on social media like really struggling with my, like, people put like really struggling with my mental health today. Like, that's great, but I just can't do that. So I'd rather make a video to say like, it's not like many, like everyone, loads of people that post on social media all the time, they also struggle like mentally or have down days and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with you if you feel like that as well. That's sort of what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it. Oh my god, everyone's in the group now and I'm just not. Great. It's just put in the group chat that we're not telling my grandma that there was going to be a surprise, because we're still going to do a surprise party for her after lockdown. So we're just surprising her this way now and then. Just going to curl the rest of my hair and I'll come back. Right, so I'm on the Zoom call now.
Cover your cameras, cover your cameras. Oh, what are you doing? Okay.
Surprise! I'm just muting myself. I'm just going to finish this video off. I know it was a bit rushed and yeah, but I hope you understood what I was trying to say. And like I said, if you need to talk to anyone, my DMs are open. Comment below if you want to know anything makeup wise that I used. And I didn't get a chance to draw the little flower on my face because, as you can see, I'm in the Zoom call now. So I'm just going to leave the video here. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. Hopefully I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Like if you did, and I'll see you in a few days with my next video.